Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, my bad on that upload earlier. I have no idea what happened in my rendering software, but of course it happens on Black Ops 2 night. Isn't that wonderful? Anywho, so I'm just going to give, I guess, my first impressions on this game in a non-live commentary style because I recorded this whole live commentary, and then in my audaciousness, I tried to get another video done on the same GarageBand file and fucked it up. That's awesome. So, anywho, first impressions on the game for survival. The map I chose for the first one, I was a little bit disappointed with the size of it, but honestly, it's a small map. That's fine. It reminds me a little bit of Nocturne Toten. One thing that sounds really, really stupid that I like is just how blue the zombies' eyes are. It's pretty cool. I like it. It gives a really creepy aura. It gives it an interesting vibe. I enjoy that. If nothing else, it's at least new, you know? I'm not sure if they move the, zombie eyes to, neon blue in every gameplay. I have no idea. I haven't played Transit more than a couple minutes. I haven't played Grief at all yet. But so far, survival is not a disappointment. Unfortunately, I couldn't garner a special weapon aside from the ray gun, which I got twice, so, fuck me. I'm trying to get an awesome weapon. I would kill for that in any other circumstance, but, unfortunately, I didn't see a Dr. Flopper on that map, which is kind of a disappointment because it's gotten to the point now with zombies that unless you can use Dr. Flopper, the ray gun is, for all intents and purposes, worthless. Well, not worthless, but once you get to a certain extent, especially on a map that small, you really can't make use of the ray gun. You're going to end up killing yourself, and it doesn't matter how good of a zombie player you are. It's just a simple fact of the matter. If you don't have the protection from explosive damage, you're going to kill yourself with it. You're going to. It's going to end up happening. So that's kind of aggravating. I did enjoy how they had the RPG launcher in there. I didn't even get a chance to fire it, or rather, I didn't fire it because I have a long, awful history with killing myself, which, of course, ends up happening more often than not. But as far as the other aesthetics of the game, I'm enjoying it so far. It's too early to tell, honestly, if it's going to be possible to get to crazy high levels on this map. Obviously, somebody's going to figure out a kiting path, which is self-explanatory. I guess if you wanted to change up the path that I'm running here, which is just, my first attempt at it, you could run up the stairs instead of just running around the lower area and just jump off of that little ledge where they jump up by the mystery box. Because what I've found so far, because I've played another game after this, is that even though they'll block you when they get up there, so if you wait until they're up on top of that platform by the mystery box and try and run by them, they'll be able to block you. But when they're doing the whole jump up animation and they're still grabbing onto that ledge and pulling themselves up, you can run by them, and they can still block you if you are an idiot and you run right at them, but you can pretty much jump by them. And then they have to do that whole animation of jumping down again. It slows them down a lot, so I found that's pretty useful. But once again, that's something you could probably figure out on your own. It's probably redundant for me to say something so obvious. But then again, it's the fucking night this game comes out, so let's not assume anything is too obvious. As far as the guns go, I can say without a doubt that whatever the hell that gun is, that it has 125 ammo that I got, I like that a lot more than the RPK or the HKH, whatever the hell that thing was. But I hated the HK in Zombies because it fired so slow and it just felt cumbersome and unwieldy, but cumbersome. I can't even say that word without thinking something dirty, but that's neither here nor there. So I really enjoyed that light machine gun. It had a pretty good fire rate, I noticed, kind of like the RPK, and it seemed to have a decent amount of power. It's something that I'm not such a fan of as far as what I've played so far with the zombies is, it sounds trite and stupid, but if you'll notice, when you try and knife people through windows, you often miss, even when the person is attacking the window right there, when the zombie's there, you'll try and knife, and you'll just miss and miss and miss and miss, and you'll have to knife them like 4 or 5 times through a window before you actually make a connection. And even though that's trite and stupid and not a huge deal, it is aggravating, when you're trying to take down those zombies in the early rounds, and they lean forward and get you with that goofy little reach hit, but you can't knife them at that point. It's aggravating. Not a huge deal. I was hoping they would do something about that, as frustrating as that is. As far as the new special grenade that I saw in this so far, it's fine. It's nothing to, write home about, like super, super exciting, but the whole stunning zombies, regardless of whether or not they actually see the thing, it seems to be a proximity kind of activated thing, because I threw the grenade the first time, and it went into the corner of the barn, and I was assuming that since it went to the corner of the barn, just like a flashbang, it would go off, and that only the zombies in the barn would be affected, but after it went off, it actually hurt the zombies on the other side of the wall. So it is a proximity thing. That's pretty cool. But as far as doing actual damage to them, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. I want my special grenade to do fucking something. You know, I don't want it to make them stand still and effectively make them just targets for me to waste my ammo on for a few seconds. That's kind of aggravating. But, you know, once again, adds to the challenge, so that's always good. I don't know. I'm a little bit split on this map so far. I'll get back to you when I try the other ones enough to I guess, get an opinion across on them. But this one so far I'm enjoying. Who knows? That could just be because everybody and their fucking mom is going to be saying how much they love this game right now because it's the honeymoon phase. Everything that this game possibly does is fantastic because it's the honeymoon. We're all enjoying it. We're all ecstatic. Our endorphins are high. We're happy. Most of us have, you know, drank a lot of energy drinks and probably taken some Adderall or something to stay up all night. So, obviously we're all in a good mood about it, but I'm excited about it so far. I really don't even plan, honestly, on getting on multiplayer for the next few days. I plan on pouring all my effort into zombies. I'm actually skipping an exam tomorrow morning because I get one skip exam, and so you're welcome, god damn it. But anywho, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm still having some issues with my editing software. I apologize if any of this is somehow misconstrued due to that, but hopefully it doesn't. Anywho, that's it. Rate and fave. I love you.